What is Haritaki? Why should you take Haritaki? How to take Haritaki? Haritaki. Today is all about Haritaki. Welcome back to the Blissful Athlete, everybody. My name is Sri Nithya Dridhananda, ordained Nithyananda Yoga Acharya, and I have recently started a company called Ananda Ayurveda alongside Ma Nithya Prasiddhananda, and we've launched with 3 products, one of them being Haritaki powder. And this is something I've been talking about for a long time, for years now, and I've been consuming Haritaki for a very long time. Haritaki can be a real bitter substance to consume as well, and a little bit chalky when you take it in. So we searched for it and found the highest quality available on the planet as far as we're concerned, and that's why we are delivering this to the world. So we're excited to offer this to everybody. So if you want to try out our Haritaki, go to anandaayurveda.org. But first, if you want to learn a little bit more about Haritaki, that's exactly what this video is for. So Haritaki is known as Sarva Roga Nivarani. This translates to that which cures all diseases, and this comes from the Charaka Samhita, the most ancient Ayurvedic textbook, which is at least 5,000 years old and acknowledged by modern day medicine as well as the first form of medicine. Now, Haritaki is also something that's been around for a very long time, obviously since 5,000 years ago when it was spoken about in the Charaka Samhita, but also it was something that was used a lot by the Romans, the ancient Greeks. It was a herb that was revered and so popular that it was even spoken about in some prominent plays in the 1600s. And so what you need to understand is that Haritaki, it was this ancient gift to humanity that was lost. Haritaki is so powerful at detoxifying, cleansing the body. You can see it as like this gentle scraping powder that reduces all of the toxins, all of the inflammation, all of the negative junk that's in our system. It completely heals and cleans all of that out, especially in the digestive tract. And that's where it's really most important for us as yogis as well, which I'll get to later. The reason why Haritaki is so powerful as well is because it has this natural ability to increase your energy, increase your awareness, and ultimately increase the prana within your body. And my guru even says that Haritaki increases the blood oxygen level by 300%. Now, this is unproven by science, but when an enlightened master says something like that and they have zero investment in the actual Haritaki powder itself, it's something that you need to look into at the very least if you doubt that statement. The other thing is, if you're somebody that does pranayama, if you just take 1 teaspoon of Haritaki every day, my guru says that's equivalent to 2 hours of pranayama. That's how powerful and potent this substance is. Now, if you're wondering if Haritaki is right for you, the odds are it is, because it's a tri-dosha substance. It means it's good for all different body types. However, it is a little bit better for those with a vata dosha, which means it's really good to support any digestive problems. Maybe you have bloating, gas, poor digestion, maybe your agni is a little off. And if you're suffering from any of those symptoms, then that means Haritaki is really going to be beneficial for you as well. Ultimately, on a spiritual level, my guru says just keep a clean stomach, and that's all it takes for you to experience enlightenment. And that's why so many different yogic techniques, kriyas, they all focus around keeping the digestive system clean, the internal organs as clean as possible. Imagine it like a clear pipe for the Kundalini energy to awaken within you and flow through all the way up to the Sahasrara chakra. So if you're interested in a spiritual awakening, increasing your consciousness, increasing your energy levels, improving your overall health, that means Haritaki is probably perfect for you. Now the question is, how do you take it? And this is something that can be a little bit challenging because it is extremely bitter, especially if you have a powder that's really chalky and a really poor flavor. Fortunately, ours is a nice soft powder. It is not something that's chalky when it goes into your mouth, and it's less bitter compared to other powders. And I've seen a lot of people try and take Haritaki in some interesting ways. They would put some powder in their hands, put a little bit of water, and then roll it up and then make it into a little ball and put it in there, and like a pill, they would swallow it down. I've seen some people just mix a teaspoon into a cup of water and stir it and slug it back that way. In my opinion, the easiest way to do it is just to take a teaspoon, put it in your mouth, let it sit on your tongue. Don't try and taste the flavor at any point. Take a cup of water, put it in your mouth, slug it back, and then once that gets down, you're gonna have to follow it up and do another little chase with a little bit more water. Get the rest of the powder out of your mouth, and what you'll find is that at the end of that, there'll be a nice little sweet aftertaste. At first, it might be really difficult, and I'll be honest, the very first time I took Haritaki, I threw it up. I think the first 3-4 times I felt like throwing up, and then it eventually became a lot easier, and it became just this beautiful experience afterwards, because what the result is that it's completely cleaning out your internal tract. You will feel so light. You will feel the energy of Haritaki. And that's why some people decide to take it in the morning, because the energy just hits them right away. Now, when to take it, ideally, I recommend to other people as well, is always at least 1 hour after a meal, and preferably at the end of the night, because what's going to happen is it's going to go right through you. It's going to clean out your entire body. If you take it before you go to sleep, by the time you wake up in the morning, you can have a bowel movement and it'll just be completely flushed out of your system. It will have done its job throughout the night. Now, at the same time, you want to make sure that you're not taking too much of it, because Haritaki in a little amount can be very powerful. So what I would recommend, if you've never taken it, is to take a 1/4 teaspoon of it at first, and then go from there. Slowly build your way up. If you're somebody that's attuned to energy, that awareness, that presence of mind and of consciousness is only going to increase as well. And the last thing is where to get your Haritaki powder. Well, of course, if you want to support this channel, if you want to support me in any way, support our company that we just started, Ananda Ayurveda. Our Haritaki powder is premium quality. So you're not just supporting me, you're supporting your body as well. If you're somebody that wants to make sure that you have a safe and completely organic substance, something that you can trust in, that's what we created this company for. 25% of all of our profits are being donated to the support of Hindu monks and ultimately the revival of the Vedic tradition, sustainable, conscious living. So if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to leave those in the comments section down below. And if you want to discover what your specific dosha type is, I'll also leave a link in the description too. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody, supporting this channel, supporting our brand new company. I truly do appreciate it. And if you've already ordered our product, thank you so much. We'd love to hear what your experience is in the comment section too. Take care, everybody, and as always, be blissful. Nithyananda.
Hands up, blow when you party with us. Get it ready, straighten out the bluffs. We good, we the cosmic trust. We got his third eye here with us. His feet blow the cosmic dust. Can manifest what you want when you trust. He flies way beyond the fame. Yes, this bliss is as sweet as it looks.